the New York Atlas Faceoff specialist himself, Trevor Baptiste of PLL Lacrosse. Good to see you, sir. How are you?
Appreciate it. It's great to be here. Honored to be here.
What do you
Brought a
have
stick
there?
for you.
You bringing me a stick?
Hey, nice.
Yeah.
Hey.
You got something to fight TJ with now.
That's right.
Yeah, you got your kendo stick.
My kendo stick.
Yes.
I've got my warrior. What, fat boy?
Yeah.
So I got my warrior fat boy.
Yeah.
But that sounds, not mutually exclusive, right? Warrior fat boy.
Yeah,
Doesn't usually the words don't go together.
Yeah. So
Right.
the shaft is kind of made for people who throw a lot of heavy cross checks. So it's actually reinforced. So that's like the reinforced shaft line. So, I don't know.
Now we're
when you're
talking.
So
practicing,
this leaves a mark, is what
it
you're
leaves
saying.
a mark. Yeah. So
Fantastic.
it's for the strong guys.
All right. By the way, the New York Atlas is going to face off against the winner of the Maryland Whip Snakes and Philadelphia Water Dogs in the semifinals on September 1st. And a win in the semifinals sends Atlas to the championship for the first time in club history.
Yeah.
So
Yes.
Congratulations on the opportunity that you have in front of you here.
Thank you.
How do
Yeah.
we make this cash, Trevor? Let's be honest.
Yeah, we're excited. I think that for our team, I think we've been really talented over the years, and I think especially last year we had a heartbreaker in the semifinals. So I think we're posed really well to take care of business.
Okay.
Yeah.
And so do you just sit back and watch the Maryland-Philadelphia game and figure out how that works?
Exactly. Yeah. So because we were first in the Eastern Conference,
Yep.
we get a
Top seed?
we
Yep.
get a bye into the semifinal. So we get to watch them this weekend. They play in Minnesota, and hopefully they really get after each other.
Well, that I'm required to ask you who you want.
I don't think I think we're excited to play anybody.
Okay, very
We're
good.
excited for the opportunity.
Ladies and
Good
gentlemen,
answer, good
Trevor
answer.
Baptiste is here on the Rich Eisen Show, the New York Atlas face-off specialist. Again, the Atlas, top seed in the Eastern Conference of the PLL, and they're waiting to see who wins between Maryland and Philadelphia to try and get to the PLL championship for the first time in club history. How does one become a face-off specialist of the year, like you've been 5 times?
Yeah. I think the face-off position is it's tough. It's a part of the field that two guys are doing the same thing against each other.
Yes.
So it turned into like an individual aspect of the game, and you do a face-off every time you score, and at the start of the game, at the start of each quarter. So
Right.
it's a possession-centric game. If you can win a lot of face-offs, you can control the ball and put your team in a great position to win the game.
So how do you know that you have this sort of ability? Like, how do you get into it is what I'm saying.
I think it's different for everybody. For
Okay,
me,
yeah.
like I started playing attack, then I got switched to midfield, and in high school we needed somebody to take the face off. And back then, it was really just anybody who was athletic, who was
Right.
tough, could pick up the ball, hop out there and play. And then now the game has become a lot more specialized. So you're seeing guys really take the initiative to make that their position at a younger age.
Right.
But for me, I just kind of got thrown into it, and I had a knack for it. I had a knack for it.
Now, how did you get into lacrosse, period?
So I grew up in North Jersey, so lacrosse was pretty popular.
We're in North Jersey.
Denville, New Jersey.
Mike Del Tufo.
West of Livingston.
Thank you,
yes.
sir.
Yeah,
There you
yeah,
go.
yeah.
Nice.
All right, that's it.
That's exactly
Okay,
where I
Mikey.
get it.
Yeah.
My
So
father taught in Denville.
Oh, is that
let's
right?
go.
There, yeah.
What'd your dad teach in Denville?
School for...
Oh, that was your opportunity to say lacrosse.
Oh, my brother played lacrosse and was all state.
Frank?
No, Anthony.
Okay.
Oh, nice.
All right.
That's awesome.
Back in the 70s.
That's awesome.
So,
The goalie.
pardon me. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean it. I didn't mean to turn MDT into the GPS. But,
We're New Jersey. We get it. Come on, we get
That's
it.
right.
very
Yeah,
good.
I get it.
Okay,
Yeah.
so you're growing up in North Jersey.
Yeah, growing up in North Jersey, played football growing up, and a lot of my friends that I played with, they played lacrosse in the spring.
Yes.
Didn't know much about it, but they're like, Trevor, you got to come out. You got to come out and
What'd
play.
you play in football?
I played running back. So,
Okay.
yeah, so that was, I love the game and football, talking about.
Sure.
And lacrosse was something that I did in the spring. That was fun, and I was just hanging out with my friends.
Sure.
Wasn't very good to start out, and I'm sure as you'll see, as you use that stick, it's tough to get going, to learn how to catch and pass. But I stuck with it, and I fell in love with the creativity of the game. It's a game that, you could tailor your game based on your skill set, and that's what I really appreciate about it.
Okay, so you've been hit more in which sport?
I would say lacrosse because
Really?
I've been playing it for longer. I've been playing it for
Understood.
longer.
Okay. But I understand. Listen, Jersey, I mean, is a football hotbed.
Yeah.
Lacrosse has been your path to professional sports, which
Right.
is pretty sweet.
Yeah.
In that regard, for
Yeah.
sure. And you were drafted #1 overall in 2018. So, what was your draft day like for you? Is it similar to something a football player goes through or something like that?
No, I wouldn't say it was similar at all.
No, okay.
Yeah, so I was actually still in college. So the draft happens in the spring. So I was a senior in college finishing up at the University of Denver. So I wasn't able to go to the draft because we were getting ready for playoffs. I was on campus. And we streamed it at the time. You
streamed it?
Yeah, we streamed it. So this was before the PLL. There was no ESPN media rights deal.
No.
So me and my teammates at Denver, we had it up in the locker room, and the commissioner of the MLL back then, said #1, and it was pretty cool to have that moment with my college teammates. But it definitely wasn't the experience that you see in the NFL or NBA or anything like that.
Well, I mean, now, but you've nailed it. University of Denver also is a big hockey school, right?
Huge, yeah.
Pretty big.
Yeah.
Okay, for sure. I'm trying to think, too. University of Denver, I think, is that where Steve Sable went to school too?
Ooh.
Just trying to remember. Like, I think Steve Sable and Parcells went to a school out there. Both of them.
Colorado College.
Colorado College,
College,
which is
yeah.
different than yours. My bad. Okay, very good. I'm just taking stabs here. Trevor Baptiste of the New York Atlas Faceoff specialist here in advance of a pretty big opportunity to make the PLL championship for the Atlas for the first time in club history right here on the Rich Eisen Show. I'm told you are friends with Joe Mixon.
Yeah.
How do you know Joe?
So we have the same agent, Peter Schaefer. So yeah.
Now, I mean, is that why Peter's been texting me the last 2 days? You know that you're coming on the program? I'm trying to put 2 and 2 together.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. So I've gotten to know him and a lot of guys in the NFL through Peter, which has been really great because, it's just great to build a community of pro athletes, especially in a game of lacrosse that is continue to evolve and continue to grow.
Okay.
And see, that they're excited about the game too, and they can come to our games and have respect for it and be like, wow, it's really cool what you guys do out there.
So 40-yard dash, you versus Joe Mixon.
Joe Mixon's cooking me for sure.
Oh, he's cooking you?
Yeah, he's cooking me. Yeah.
What's the fastest you ever ran a 40?
I haven't timed a 40 in a long time.
I bet.
But I would say, I think I ran like a 4.5.
Damn straight you did.
Yeah, 4.5. So. Yeah, I don't know if I still got that in me, but
again, that's not what's needed of you on the field,
right?
That's not what's needed of you is to get possession and start winning these faceoffs.
Exactly,
and do your thing.
Exactly.
That's how you become a 5-time faceoff specialist of the year. Trevor Baptiste here on the Rich Eisen Show. What toll does it take on your body to do this 25 times in a game, man?
Yeah, it's a lot, especially. The last regular season game, high scoring game in PLL history, 20-19. So over 40 faceoffs in the heat. It's tough. And I think that it's a position that maybe doesn't get looked at with that much credit because you're coming on every time a team scores. You're coming on at the start of each quarter.
Right.
So you're going really hard for, 20 to 30 seconds. And then, you're usually subbing out after that. So I think a lot of people don't give it the recognition of how tough it is. You're wrestling somebody to battle for the ball, get up, run, go try to pick it up, make a play, either towards your offense or stop in transition, and then run off the field. So it's tiring. It's tiring, and it's physical.
I bet it is, for sure. How many times are you at the bottom of the pile?
I would say there's big pileups, but so I don't know, to kind of give you a demo.
Yeah.
The ball's in between me and the person I'm going against.
Right.
Ref says down, set, whistle.
Right.
So our sticks start on the ground. On the whistle, we're attacking that ball, and it basically just turns into a grudge match between you and that player.
Yes.
one person's going to try to direct the ball out to either a teammate or yourself.
But so you're not on the bottom of a pile very often, is what you're saying.
It's more of like a one-on-one
Okay.
cage
Understood
match.
that.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to gather, then you would not know or you would know what goes on at the bottom of a pile.
I started playing football in high school,
Yes,
and
sir.
I got to get to know it a little bit. I got to get to know it a little
Okay.
bit. Yeah.
People getting a little handsy?
Yeah, people are getting a little handsy.
Getting a little grabby?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
But not in lacrosse?
No, I wouldn't say that opportunity presents itself.
Just
No.
just wanted to figure that stuff out.
Yeah.
What would it mean for you to take the Atlas to a PLL championship for the first time? Without me?
It would mean the world to me. I think I'm in a unique position because I'm the only original Atlas member on the team. So
awesome.
the league started in 2019. It's been an incredible journey with this team, and a lot of guys that a lot of talented players have come through our team and have gone to other teams and retired. Paul played on our team to start. Paul Rabel.
I've heard of him.
Yeah, yeah, and so it's been a really, really awesome journey, and it would just mean the world to me to go there with this team.
Okay. When is Paul going to do a face-off with Pedro Pascal? When's that going to happen?
That I don't know. Maybe
I've
sometime
got
soon.
my pen for a date on
Maybe
that.
sometime soon.
Okay, very good. Hey, sorry, I didn't mean to drag you down to my level. Trevor, good luck to you, sir. It's a pleasure meeting you. Thank you for my warrior fat boy, words I've never said
that.
before. This is great. I'm going to give this Coop. Coop's going to love this. Yeah, my youngest son has been playing some lacrosse in camp. So.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Nice. That's awesome. What position does he play?
That one I'm not so sure. He's 6'2".
Okay.
Is that helpful?
Maybe defense?
Maybe so. I don't know. I haven't really spoken to him about. He's just started.
Okay, cool.
Yeah.
Does he like it?
He does like it.
Yeah.
Yeah, he does like it. Whatever helps him get into college.
Yeah. That's great.
But he does seem to like it. So
Yeah.
I will give him his this new one, and I'll tell him Trevor Baptiste, who's only the second face-off specialist to ever win MVP, is the one who gave it to him. Thank you. Greatly appreciate it.
Yeah,
You
no
got
problem.
it. Trevor Baptiste of the New York Atlas, right here on the Rich Eisen Show. You can check out the PLL, obviously, through ESPN. Catch the Rich Eisen Show live weekdays from 12 to 3 p.m. Eastern on Roku Sports Channel in the U.S.